Hi, this is Joey from Two Blokes from Blighty. We're going to hear our advert in just a minute. I would like to take this time to break Two Blokes from Blighty tradition.
Whoa.
We're not doing any jokes. We're not doing any funny voices, any censoring of names. We have this space at the start of every podcast. We put our space out to you to promote our friends, their podcasts we really like, anything really that we want to promote at this point. We, at the moment, are running the same adverts. So we're looking for anyone who wants a space to promote their podcast. So the reason that we do this is because our wonderful friend Josh from the Talking Smack podcast gave us the opportunity. We had to record a advert specifically. Our wonderful friend Dan from Casting Views and Just Football also gave us the opportunity to do that specifically for Two Blokes from Blighty. We had to record one especially for that as well, but we really appreciated the opportunity to be able to put ourselves out there to an audience that may not know who we are. So we would love to offer that opportunity to you. So if you have a podcast or you know someone who has a podcast who wants 30 seconds, a minute of free airtime, we have a okay listenership numbers. Really proud of it. But we'd like to share that with you. So if you are interested or know someone who is, send us a DM on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. Join our Discord, send one of us a message on Discord,
Instagram,
reach out to us.
TikTok.
Exactly. And we would be more than happy to promote your show. More than happy to promote your band, your game, whatever you want to promote. This space is yours. Well, book's not a real form of media.
Yeah.
I can't read. But before we get into this episode, I would love to promote our lovely friends at Just Football, including lovely Dan from Casting Views.
Hello, Dan.
We're going to give you the floor, but get in touch with us if you are interested in promoting your podcast on Two Blokes from Blighty. Take it away, Dan, Dave.
Welcome to Just Football, a football podcast which aims to be your one-stop shop for all things on the beautiful game. Each episode will take a look at different features and aspects of the sport.
From analysing the latest results, to reviewing upcoming key fixtures, to what's going on in the news. There'll even be some quizzes and games to test ourselves, and you.
We also aim to bring you analysis of breaking events and biographies of teams, from the Champions League to non-league. No filler, no time wasting, just football.
And finally, National Cook for Your Pets Day.
I like steaks in that. If it results in a little harmless dead shagging, would that be that on you, audience? Woman slams selfish paragliders who, and this is in quotes, made her think that Hamas were invading Doncaster.
And I doubt very much it tastes like Lewis Hamilton. I'm going to tell Mum on you.
You fire away.
He ran out and he went, "You will not fuck smash my door." Can you imagine renting an apartment that's 0 bedrooms? Excuse me?
Yeah.
Are you at Wembembo on everything?
I don't like you found me outside my flat, but yes.
A donkey can be found anywhere, though.
Right.
I can look out my window and see 6 donkeys. And I'm going to get in my unmarked van and drive away.
I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. This is Tim at Wembembo and everything from Two Blokes from Blighty. I'm joined by my usual co-host,
another white boy
Joey
with a
Fitz.
podcast.
Joey Fitz, how we doing? I was tempted to go with the song Gunslinger's Glory, but the first half of the chorus is basically the same as the Pokemon theme, and I didn't want you going, "Well, I thought you were going to do the Pokemon theme."
You're not dispelling what I just said.
No, I mean, I'm not denying that at all. Quite frankly, at this point, it's a brand.
It's a given.
It's a given.
I'm good, thank you, Tim. How are you?
I am better than I was last week. I'm still not 100% over my flu, But we're making moves. We're getting better.
We make it move. We move.
We moving.
Well, I'm glad to hear that you're better. I would like to introduce Tim as the ever motivating Tim Fitzgerald. How are you doing?
Motivating. I'm on a roll. Is
You're
what
on a
I'm doing,
roll.
and so should you be on a roll.
Now we're on a roll.
I don't know what you're referencing.
I just realised that it's a song that my 2-year-old son listens to on YouTube. I think it's ingrained into my memory.
Is it from Bluey or?
No. It's a song called Dump Truck Disco, where dump trucks go out at night and
It's where all the big booty bitches go.
They build a secret theme park for the kids in the area, but they have to do it quietly, otherwise they'll wake them up.
What a plot.
It's very wholesome.
Scorsese would be jealous.
Scorsese would be jealous. Tim, have you been to the cinema lately?
I have not.
I have. I went last night. I went to see Five Nights at Freddy's.
How was it?
It was a film.
It existed. It cost you money and it existed.
It certainly did.
All right.
The main benefit of the film was I found a cinema, or I was recommended a cinema that you can get £5 tickets, so it only cost me £5 rather than my usual 20.
£20 for you, is it?
Yeah.
God damn, it's like 12 for us each.
Cinema is damn expensive, but you can do that for £5 on the Meerkat movies 2 for 1.
That's okay. That's pretty damn good. You know what? We don't talk about a lot like big corporate products on this show often.
Mm-hmm.
Meerkat movies and Meerkat meals, kind of a banger deal, to be honest.
Did you get them in the same nefarious way that I did?
Where you buy travel insurance for like £1 for like a weekend away to like Birmingham or somewhere.
I bought travel insurance, not even for a weekend, a random Tuesday that I never went to Stoke, but I have travel insurance for it. Cost me £1. Get 2 for 1 cinema tickets for a year.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'll do that all day long. All day.
What a company, eh?
Yeah. Right. Let's get to pub quiz question. Because this one is sports themed.
Ooh, exciting. I've been to the football. The F1 is on.
It's a sports extravaganza for you today.
Ooh.
So, very, very straightforward question. What country hosted the 2016 Summer Olympics?
2012 was Great Britain. The one after was Japan?
Not Japan, but we'll come back to that at the end of the episode.
It wasn't China, because they were before England, because their opening ceremony was better.
Yes.
But
we'll come back to it at the end of the episode.
That's really going to bother.
I know, and you'll be thinking about it the whole episode.
Oh, well. Tim, this episode comes out on November 1st. Tim, can you believe it is November?
November, it's 2 months to 2024. And I'm still getting old.
You're still getting older every single day. That's how
every
it works.
Every second, really.
I have some national days for you for November 1st. Are you ready for them? Number 1, National Deep Fried Clams Day.
Absolutely not. Fucking hate clams.
No. Number 2, National
Lampoon.
Animal House. National Cinnamon Day.
Did we have something similar like that recently with like cinnamon swirls or something?
I don't remember. Maybe.
I thought we did.
This whole podcast is repeat content. Number 3, National Calzone Day.
Okay, it's basically just folded pizza, but sure.
Folded pizza. Number 4, Dias Muertos. Day of the Dead. Day of the Dead.
Wait, it's the Day of the Dead? Like, the
November
day this comes
1st.
out?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, cool, bet.
And finally, National Cook for Your Pets Day.
Oh, like steaks and that?
Well, if you want to cook for your pet.
I did see a video of a Labrador called Samwise who gets steak on his birthday every year, and I think it's really sweet.
Nice.
However, having lived in the States during Day of the Dead once, it's a fucking great time, Day of the Dead. So I'm going to go with Day of the Dead.
Nice.
And for the audience, the way I would like you to celebrate is to go and find a dead person and spend the day with them.
I did worry where that was going, but I'm glad it didn't go down the route that I thought it was going to.
No, it's more of a wholesome day. Like, yeah, I mean, if it results in a little harmless dead shagging, that'd be that on you, audience.
I know one thing that's going to make the preview. Tim, tell me.
Yeah.
It was Halloween yesterday. How did you spend it?
I was recording The Fanatic.
Jesus.
I know.
I can't think of anything scarier than that.
That is the scariest thing of all. However, I do think after this one, there's only 4 to go.
Well, it's not so scary. You should do something else.
I know.
What's your ideal Halloween?
I love Halloween.
Okay.
I love the spooky season. I love the vibes and the colors. It's great. I would probably spend it watching a bunch of scary movies.
Okay. Glad you said it. My next question. Can you recommend 3 scary films?
Ooh, yes. I would say the first Aliens.
Mm-hmm.
That's a cracking one.
Yeah.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original.
Never seen it.
Phenomenal movie. Absolutely phenomenal. And I don't know if it's scary as such as opposed to uncomfortable. But one that's been on the mind recently is The Killing of a Sacred Deer. Have you seen it?
Nope.
I can't remember the name of the director, but it's Colin Farrell. Payne and I watched it not too long ago, and it's left an impression, that movie.
Okay, cool.
What about you? 3 scary movies. Off you go.
3 scary movies. So I would also recommend the original Alien.
Yeah.
I would recommend The Thing.
The original Thing.
Yes, the original Thing.
Yeah.
I love that film.
Excellent movie.
The special effects being, I think they're all practical.
Entirely practically shot.
Obscenely impressive.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm trying to look at my DVDs, but I don't think I have many scary films on DVD.
Can I recommend Leprechaun 5, Leprechaun in the Hood?
No, you can't. That would be offensive. Maybe.
I also don't have many scary DVDs.
Rubber.
Oh, great movie, but not particularly scary.
It is very scary. Tell you what's a damn sight scarier than Five Nights at Freddy's.
What?
I already told you that I saw it, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
For full context, audience, we had to have a break between the start and this bit of the episode. And Tim, why is that?
I've had some chili and it's really not agreed with me. And quite frankly, my shits have been aggressive this evening.
Aggressive and large.
Yeah.
So much so
they have required courtesy flushes.
So much so that Tim has been presented with a birth certificate for each one. Yeah, so I can't. It threw me off my game a little bit when you asked me to stop because you needed a poo. So
honestly, it was firing out of me, that one.
Tim, I've put something in our running order that I would class as.
Oh damn, that's crazy.
Have you seen the headline of the link that I put at the bottom?
I clicked on it and had a little bit of a chuckle.
Can you read the headline for me?
I sure can. Woman slams selfish paragliders who, and this is in quotes, made her think that Hamas were invading Doncaster.
Now, I would like to say that we obviously think that what's going on in Gaza at the moment is disgusting.
It's appalling.
The killing of innocent civilians is rancid and not in any way worth any kind of jokes about.
No.
However, the lady who lives in Doncaster who thinks Hamas are fucking invading because there's paragliders.
Get a grip. What does it say her name in this article?
Is there anything more British than that headline?
There's a quote here in the article that says, she wrote on X, formerly known as Twitter, Whoever thought it was funny to parasail over the village, it was an extremely poor taste. Take your twisted hatred somewhere else. There are 2 parachutes with engines like Hamas used at that festival, and it gave me a fright. Thought it was some kind of scare tactical protest. It's fucking paragliders.
Are Hamas known for paragliding?
No, of course they're not. I don't know if you've seen any of the footage from what's happening over there. I haven't seen a single goddamn paraglider.
No, me neither.
I don't know what she's talking about, but she's clearly like some. I don't know who she is. I make a million guesses about her personality, but I'm assuming that she's just been a little bit of a victim of fear mongering on the news.
I would imagine so.
And has jumped to this conclusion.
Tim, I'm going to pop a new thing in.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, this is not the point in the running order. Here is a link I was sent to by the lovely Dan, and it feels very on brand for what is going on for you. Can you explain to me what's happening here?
Well, hang on. I'm going to need to get rid of the section on the page that's giving me an earful about allowing ads on the page. Hang on. There we go. Britain's being battered by a tsunami. Unprecedented outbreak of diarrhea-causing parasite that can spread in swimming pools, alarms health chief. I feel like that's an article that crops up maybe every 5 to 10 years.
I think probably less than that. I just enjoyed the use of the word punami.
It's a...
Don't say that. That's getting cut. I'm going to bleep that. Joey, please bleep that. But Dan, the lovely Dan from Casting Views, sent me that link, and my response was, "Good God, I don't like that at all." Which,
I mean, sure, yeah. I'm also going to close off this page because the events viewer in Vivaldi is giving me a bunch of errors that look very scary. So,
how do you feel about your personal punami?
Well, I've not been in a swimming pool lately, or a swimming pool. So I feel like if I were to go to one, I could, join the cause a bit.
Yeah, you could be patient zero.
Yeah, or Pushin zero.
Pushin zero.
Pushin zero. There it is.
Tim, where do you want to go next?
Let me pull up the little thing. Do you know what? I took this photograph. There's a photograph in the running order last week. And it got me thinking about interesting foods and like strange combinations and the like that you see in supermarkets that you'd never buy normally, but one that you might, I don't know, pick up out of curiosity. I took a photo of Yorkshire Tea's Jam and Toast Brew, which Payne tells me is supposed to make it taste like jam on toast.
I mean, Payne doesn't tell you. It literally says on the box, tastes like jam on toast.
You are right. It does say that there.
So what you're proving is Payne can read and you can't.
There you go. That sounds... I like jam on toast. That sounds fucking gross.
Yes, that sounds disgusting.
Would you try it?
I'd give it a go.
All right.
I wouldn't buy 40 tea bags worth.
If I buy a box and then send you maybe half.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd do it.
Yeah.
All right, bet. All right, audience, new challenge for you. Weird drinks, send them over to us. And I don't want it's vinegar with butter and gravel thrown in it or whatever. I want shit that is being sold. Like strange drink combinations. And you know what? If you've bought it, I want reviews.
Do you know there's a Ted Lasso energy drink?
I want it. What's the name?
I feel, are we including marketing deals with this? Because, for example, there is a Monster energy drink that is just called Lewis Hamilton, and I doubt very much it tastes like Lewis Hamilton.
Well, I feel like that's fraud in some capacity.
I'm going to write to Monster and complain.
Why does your drink not taste like a British race car driving twat?
Whoa, hold on.
I don't like Lewis Hamilton. I think he's a knob.
He's wonderful and an excellent driver.
I'm not disputing he's an excellent driver. He is very, very skilled at what he does. I just think he's a bit of a knob.
I'm going to tell Mum on you.
You fire away. She knows
really
my thoughts on
likes Lewis Hamilton. And quite frankly, sir, you have disgraced yourself. Hand in your Fitzgerald. Who's not a Danny Rick fan?
He's a treasure. He's an infectious gem, that man.
The man does shoeies when he wins, which
That's
is drinking
true.
beer from a shoe.
That's true. Did you see him at the Austin Grand Prix?
No.
He had shaved all his beard aside from his handlebar mustache and walked out in a cowboy hat.
That's because he's a fucking legend.
He's a beauty, that man.
So for anyone who doesn't know, we're talking about Formula One drivers.
Yeah.
What I would say to you about Formula One, I used to hate it. I'm really enjoying it.
I enjoy it.
I'm
now.
enjoying it less since Max Verstappen wins everything, but I am enjoying it a lot. And the thing that got me into it is Netflix's Drive to Survive series.
Excellent series.
What's your favorite? How much of it have you watched?
I've only watched one season, and it's the first season. That's why I've got back into Formula One lately.
Is that why Danny Rick's your favourite?
Well, one of them, yeah.
Is your other favourite Gunther Steiner?
No, not Gunther Steiner. I'd say one of the reasons.
Danny Rick, Gunther Steiner, and Danny Rick were the heroes of that series.
Mm.
The best thing is when the Haas drivers, the team that Gunther Steiner runs, one of them slammed his door, and he ran out and he went, "You will not fuck smash my door."
Fuck smash.
Yeah. So now, if Chris and I play F1, we talk about and hit someone, it's like, "You fuck smash my car."
I'm a big fan of that. Was it Danny Rick that had that massive... Oh, no, it wasn't Danny Rick. Was that massive crash at the end of one of the seasons where his car was on fire?
That was Romain Grosjean. I think we spoke about that recently, didn't we?
God, certainly when the season started. That's a hell of a crash. That's like one of the most iconic.
If you haven't seen it, it's Romain Grosjean at Bahrain in 2022.
Maybe 2021?
It's 21 or 22. And he crashes out and he goes through a metal barrier, like between that. It's made up of 3 very thick pieces of metal, horizontally laid.
It's designed to stop race cars.
But he's going at such a speed and his car is made to be so aerodynamic that he just crashes through it and it rips the car in half, and in turn the fuel tank is torn in half. It explodes. And actually, Tim, season 2 or 3 of Drive to Survive, they have an interview with him about it, and it's absolutely compelling. He walked away from that crash.
I remember, with just burns on his hands, which is a miracle.
Yeah, it was. We watched it live. It was absolutely one of the hardest things I've ever had to watch on TV. I thought we'd just seen a man die.
I mean, that's. I mean, people die in Formula One. Like, look at Senna.
I mean, they don't do it so much anymore.
No, it's very rare these days. But people like Anton Senna, when there's health and safety regs were not. Ayrton, was it?
Ayrton, yeah.
Ayrton. I only saw the documentary about him in the cinemas.
Anton Senna.
It's Tony Senna.
Anthony Senna, yeah, Tony Senna.
Tony Senna down pub. He crashed and had a pretty fucking horrific crash when it came to Formula One, because he died. So
yeah,
it was pretty bad.
He did.
And there's been a number of crashes that you just think when watching Formula One, fucking hell, how does anyone come out of that alive?
Well, it's mainly because of the halo system, which, for those of you who don't know, it's it's basically a ring around the driver's head, but with a bar down the middle, and it means that if they crash into something, there's no chance it's going to hit them on the head. So the halo was invented because a driver called Jules Bianchi, they were clearing away a car using a excavator, and he misjudged the corner and a wet track, and he braked and he skidded, and because there was nothing protecting him, I don't know if it took his head off, but he hit this thing at a really high speed and basically went underneath it and died instantly. It was
no suffering on the thing.
Yeah. No, he was in a coma for 9 months and then died.
And then, Jesus Christ! Okay.
So, don't listen to anything we say on here, people. It's
all lies.
None of it's fact checked. Birds aren't real.
Yeah.
Cool, Tim. In answer to your question, yes, I would try toast and jam.
How the fuck did we get on that?
I don't know. We just started waffling, and here we are.
Oh no. I put a link on my my little running order here
Okay.
that I'd like you to check out if you get the chance.
Is this the house for rent?
Yes, the little flat to rent in Bristol, sweet little cheapo Bristol. And I would like you to describe what you're seeing, and also read the description on this thing.
Okay, so I'm looking at a studio-ish flat.
Mm-hmm.
There is a little kitchen tucked away in a corner behind the entrance.
Tiny little kitchen.
Tiny little kitchen. Sink, oven. It's blue.
Blue.
Blue. There's a picture of a door with the intercom. And then there is a platform.
Yep.
Now, the platform is where I imagine your bed goes.
Yes, but what you'll
the
notice
platform
about
is-
there's
there's
no
a-
slats.
There's no slats, and it's built halfway up a door.
Yeah, it's built halfway up a cupboard, so you can't get access to that cupboard. But it's also no slats, which is going to be horrible for mold and ventilation.
Picture of the bathroom from the outside, where you can only see the shower and half of the toilet.
But the shower wall looks grim as well.
Yeah, it's not good. And then they've got Cafe Nero, which I assume is above.
It is. This flat is in central Bristol for £920 per month, which is
Okay.
obscene. Like I get it, Bristol rent is expensive, but for that's expensive.
Okay.
Can you do me a favor and just read the description?
The property description or the key features.
Property description up to details and exclusions.
Okay. I'm not saying the name of the company.
No, but a letting agent.
Letting agent are happy to offer this purpose-built styled flat property to rent in a popular area of 38 Corn Street. The property is available from the 16th of October 2023 on a 12-month minimum tenancy and is let unfurnished. This well-maintained 0-bedroom, 1-bathroom property benefits from these key features. No garden, no parking, and there is no parking available.
It's not even that. It's not, and there is no parking available. It's no garden, no bath, no parking, and then it says there is no parking available again. Just to reiterate that point.
This wonderful home could be yours to rent for just £920 per calendar month, and a deposit of £1,061.
Abso-fucking-lutely not.
Can you imagine renting an apartment that's 0 bedrooms?
I mean, I've lived in studio flats before.
Yeah,
They at least classify that as a 1-bed. This is a 0 bed.
that's so depressing.
Mm-hmm. That's what Bristol rent is going like in places, it seems, if they're cropping up. That's just a property that I saw on the Bristol subreddit that I thought was very, very funny and warranted a bit of a laugh at.
Maybe we can talk about some London properties sometime.
Oh, man, have you seen
London
that,
properties are the funniest thing you've ever seen because they are so ridiculous.
Have you seen that? Is it Twitter account or something? That what is it? Swedish prison or London apartment?
No.
And it's always, if it's nicer, it's a Swedish prison.
Very
Always.
nice. So, Tim, we were just moving on to something that I'd like you to take a little bit of time and tell us about here. Your secret project launch.
Secret project is a go. We finally got around to recording, editing, and uploading our first episode of Game Change, which has been in the works for, I would probably say, a couple months at this point.
Nice.
So, for those who are not in the know, Game Changers is a side project that I've started where I interview industry professionals to kind of get their perspective on the games industry. And our first episode was recorded at some point last week, maybe the week before, and it finally went out on Friday as of last week when recording
Yeah,
this.
last Friday.
Last Friday. And it was with Andrew Bowen, voice actor for roles like Neo in Matrix: The Path of Neo, Johnny Cage in Mortal Kombat since MKX onwards, Todd Bozeman in Catherine and Catherine Full Body, Paxton Hall in Starfield. Like, he's he's kind of all over the place, which is, great. And it was a really interesting conversation.
He was a really cool guy.
He was very cool. He was chatty. He was funny. Just really, really nice dude to talk to. And so I know Joey extended a bit of a call to arms. Then it's definitely not a call to arms, but a call to action almost for like anyone who's looking to promote something. But if anyone has anyone in mind that they'd like to hear from on Game Changers, absolutely let me know at Wembembo and everything, or you can hit me up in Discord or whatever the case may be, because I'm happy to reach out to anyone. I don't give a fuck. So
You mean you will carefully curate the offers that you get and the people to make sure you have high quality content?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna just go with any old person, but no matter don't kind of set you like the sky's the limit is the best way to put it in terms of who you'd be interested in seeing.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've given you the name of someone who I think would be really interesting. Hopefully, you can get that set up, and we'll have that sooner rather than later.
A text tomorrow.
Ooh, retro.
I know. The one after that will probably be Carrier Pigeon. So
nice. And off the back of Game Changers, Tim, you put together a TikTok.
I did. We have a TikTok account at Game Club Pod, I think it is, but
game.club.pod.
Yeah, we have one TikTok. It's currently got just shy of 900 views, and it's the promotion for the Andrew Bowen episode. So if you're on TikTok, expect to see a lot more episode promotion on here.
Yeah, Tim's going to take a little bit of a role in the social side of stuff, right?
Yeah, which is, I'll be honest, not normally my forte, but I figure I need something to do on the podcast, so...
I got to fill my weekends somehow.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So expect to see a lot more stuff like that on Instagram, TikTok, probably Twitter as well. We should probably upload that to Twitter as well, eh?
Yeah, well, we can share it off the back of the upload to TikTok.
Yeah, absolutely. Just so Elon knows where the views are.
So, Tim, are you going to be making it for Two Blokes as well?
Two Blokes, Game Club Pod, and if Slade fancies sending me the footage for Between Two Pods, then sure. If not, for Between Two Pods, I may do like a audio visualization thing.
You're going to animate Slade?
I'm going to animate Slade as the tall man.
Oh.
That's it. He's tall and he's handsome.
Tall... He is both of those things, yeah.
He is.
Oh, that's fun. Oh,
I think, have you met Slade or like in person?
Yeah. Once. Yeah, we went to Bodega in Birmingham.
Did you? When he was there?
Yes, we did.
Oh. I was away somewhere.
No, you were there.
Bodega.
I sat next to Slade, opposite you and the other person that was there.
Bodega. Why can I not remember Bodega?
You've been there a few times, Tim.
I know, but I can't remember it now. Hang on. Bodega, Birmingham. Bodega. I do not remember this place.
You've been there twice with me.
Oh, here. I've just seen the outside of it.
Fucking hell.
Oh, yeah, no, that place is cool.
Yes, that's where I met Slade.
Well,
they're very handsome, Slade.
Very handsome. Right. What should we get to next? Because we've got a few things in the running order. Do you want to do jokes?
I'm not going to tell you. I'm just going to announce it with jingles.
I became a movie star because my girlfriend cheated on me when I was 15. And in my twisted psychology, I was like, if I'm the most famous person in the world, no woman could ever cheat on me.
Oh, mighty, it's more pathetic every week.
Tim, who's Will Smith beating up this week?
The woman who thought that Hamas were invading Doncaster.
Is he coming in on a paraglider?
On a paraglider, of course, to give us some real fear.
Good. Can you guess who I think he's beating up?
I'm going to say Rishi Sunak.
Why is that?
Because he's a twat.
Bang on.
Yeah. So, anything in particular, or just that he's a twat?
He's a Tory. It's
all right. Yeah. Enough said.
No, he's just a bell end.
Yeah.
It's for removing the cap on bankers' bonuses during cost of living crisis.
Has he really?
Yep.
A knob.
So, Tim, that was Who's Will Smith Beating Up. Do you know what I haven't reminded to celebrate with you?
What's that?
I haven't remembered to tell you that.
That's how we're closing out this section, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Tim hitting the dabs.
Yeah, fat dab.
I would dance to it, but I remember when I looked like Numa Man. I don't know if you can do the Numa dance and come over.
No. Right,
It does end quite quickly, doesn't it?
It does. It's a very abrupt ending, given the build-up.
Tim, my favourite section of our podcast last week involved a role play where your dog was to throw me down the stairs.
Yes, with his size 10s.
With his size 10. So I'm going to make this a semi-regular thing if I can think of a question for you.
All right.
I'm guessing you've seen the one in the running order.
Is it the one to do with the elephant?
Tim, you've been given an elephant and you can't sell it or give it away. What do you do with the elephant?
So I have a couple of questions to kind of preface this hypothetical.
Yeah, okay.
Right. How much time am I given to prepare for having an elephant?
0.
So it's just, here's the elephant, off you go, in my current living situation.
Yeah.
So, okay, so it definitely can't live outdoors, or it can't live in my flat at all.
Maybe it needs to be inside somewhere. It's harsh weather in Western.
I have nowhere to keep this thing. It would die immediately.
Don't think it would die immediately.
Alright, so I can't sell it and I can't give it away.
No, you can't abandon it either.
No, I can't abandon it, so it's completely my responsibility.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to act it out? Come on, let's do some improv here.
All right, I'm approaching the owner of the Western Pier.
Hold on, no, I'm. You're just leaving your flat.
All right,
walking out onto the road, maybe going to the shop.
Sure.
Okay.
All right. Eggs, cheese, milk. Eggs, cheese, milk. Eggs.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Are you at Wembembo on everything?
I don't like you found me outside my flat, but yes.
I was given this big box to give to you.
That's enormous. How do I not notice that box leaving my flat?
Because it was covered by a big John Cena sticker, and you can't see him.
You can't see John Cena. Okay,
I've removed the John Cena sticker,
and now I can see it. Right,
you can see it. So yeah, this box is for you. I don't have any information. Can you just sign here, please?
What is it? Are you okay there, Mr. Post delivery man? You got a cold or something?
I didn't cough. That was removed through the magic of editing.
Wow.
But so it's a box.
All right, what's in the box?
As you can see. I'm just the delivery guy. I'm afraid I don't know.
Is there some sort of like delivery order or like receipt on the box I can see? I'm not expecting anything. Certainly not that big.
I've got other deliveries to make. Can you please just sign the papers?
I also didn't request packages under Wembembo.
Well, this one says Timmy, Wimmy, Bimmy, Simmy.
Definitely haven't ordered anything under that. Lastly, and also my last name is Sinny.
I think that it's been sent to you. Could you please just sign for it?
Do you often ask people outside of like multiple flat buildings if they're so and so?
So I feel like you're stalling to give an answer for a hypothetical that you can't come up with an answer for. Can you please just take the delivery that is clearly for you?
Not clearly. Where does
okay, all right. Well, I'm leaving it here. Well, I'm taking a photo of you.
What delivery company do you work for?
I've taken a photo of you next to the big box.
What delivery company is this for?
And I'm going to get in my unmarked van and drive away. Goodbye at Wembembo. Enjoy your box. The delivery man speeds away.
He's gone off. He's gone. He's on the road.
You have a big box, a crowbar. They left you a crowbar, so you could do the comical thing. I am now a passerby who's walked and say, "Oh, wow, bloody hell! Are you at Wembembo on everything?"
Is there a sign leading to my flat? Is this what this is?
Nah, sorry, are you at Wembembo? I didn't think you'd be this rude, to be honest.
Well, you called me at a bad time, to be quite frank.
Oh wow, that's a big box. That looks like it's addressed to you. Are you gonna open it?
I don't know. I haven't had a chance to look at anything really. It's been.
Well,
I don't know how this arrived in a van, to be honest.
This
It's the size of an elephant.
This hypothetical is really dragging on, Tim. Sorry, the hypothetical is really dragging on, Mister Atweb Membo. Let's open the box.
All right,
I've heard that you can't sell, get rid of, or give away what's in this box.
This is some Charlie Daniels deal with the devil shit. Like,
Yeah.
you know way too much about this scenario to be a passerby.
I'm just a passerby who's really interested.
And
Oh, look,
all-knowing.
Tim. I've opened the box. It's an elephant. What are you going to do with it?
I don't know. Does it have a leash?
Yeah, it can have a leash.
All right, I'm going down to the Western Pier.
Okay.
I'm going to walk up to it on my elephant.
Nice. Why would you need a leash? Surely a saddle would be better.
Well, I'm gonna need to walk it across the road. I've got to be responsible.
Okay.
Right. Going down to Western Pier, I'm gonna find out if they know anyone who could do anything to do with animals. Because I can't get rid of it, but I need some help caring for it. Clearly.
Okay. Do you want to act that out?
Hi,
I'm the security guard at Western Pier. Oh, that's an elephant.
That is an elephant. You're right. I don't know what to do with this or the hypothetical. To be honest.
Okay. Can I help you with anything, sir?
I know it's unusual.
It's very unusual. Yeah, that's right.
It is. Do you know anyone that could possibly help with an elephant? I know Bristol Zoo is gone.
Has it?
Yeah, Bristol Zoo's gone.
Oh, that's sad.
I know.
This is probably where the elephant came from.
It's like offloading. Well, here's what's going to happen. Either I'm going to leave the elephant with you, Mr. Security Man, or you're going to give me the number of someone who can help me immediately.
That sounds a lot like you'd be giving it away, which under the stipulations of
it's
elephant ownership is you can't give it away.
The stipulations of the hypothetical are just immediately to either go bankrupt or homeless. Like, that's the scenario here. You lose no matter what.
Or you have an outside area.
Which I have a car park, but other people need to use it.
You have a parking space. Perfect. Erect a little shed that the elephant can live in.
I don't think my landlord's going to let that slide.
Hire out the elephant for elephant rides and quit your job and have it as an income and pay your landlord a little bit more. There you go.
I don't want to pay him more. We're already paying a lot.
But you are making much more money because you're hiring out elephant rides.
I don't think I'm making more money for elephant rides than I am my current job.
All right, big flex.
I'm just saying, I've seen the price of donkey rides on Western Beach.
A donkey can be found anywhere, though.
Right.
I can look out my window and see 6 donkeys.
Is that true?
Absolutely not, no. But
I'd be out there every day looking if that were me.
Yeah, I'd be watching donkeys, but I can't look out my window and see an elephant. So I'd probably pay up to 1.5 times what I would for a donkey ride.
1.5 times?
1.5. I'd think of all that moolah.
Wow. All right, fine. Here's what I do.
Okay, all right. Are you telling me or are we acting it out?
Well, I'm telling you.
Okay, all right. No more.
This getting very drawn out.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to Western Pier, and I'm going to set up a collaboration, a partnership. You pay for all of the costs associated with the elephant, and it can live on my parking lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see a penny of that money, right? But I want 15% of it to go to my landlord for the elephant to be there, and you can take the rest.
That doesn't sound like you're owning an elephant. That sounds like you have an elephant near you.
It's the closest thing I'm getting.
Can I tell you where I got that question from?
Go on.
It was on a job application that I found on Twitter.
Okay, that is interesting. I've heard what I like to do hypotheticals as well with some of my friends at work and friends online and whatever.
Will you be using this one?
Probably. But there's one of them which is you're responsible for a 12-foot clone of yourself with half your intelligence. You can't get rid of it, sell it, kill it, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And you're responsible for everything it does. What do you do? And I guess that's just the same as the elephant in that
Basically,
way.
Yeah. I mean, I think we've done this because I said half of my intelligence would be a quarter of. a normal person's intelligence.
Great.
So yeah, but elephants are very intelligent. So,
They're super intelligent. They're very playful as well.
but they are elephants, so it's probably more of a hindrance. Okay, Tim, let's do jokes before we run out of time.
All right, good. Oh yeah. That's pretty funny, to be fair. That joke was weak. I misread that as that's the joke of the week.
So I was given
Trumpet.
I was given the feedback this week that the funniest joke in this section so far is the jingle.
That's very very good. All right, am I going first or are you?
Were you going to say the first trumpet blows out the waveforms?
It does a bit, yeah. I'm looking at the waveforms now.
I haven't saved the original file, so I can't make it any quieter.
So you could probably take that into something like Audition.
Let's not get geeky on here.
Oh, okay, fine. This is a nerd-free zone.
Yeah, fucking nerds.
All right. So for those who don't know, Joey and I tell each other jokes for this section, and the first one to laugh loses.
And the joke that we laugh at is the joke of the week.
There you go. All right.
I've gone a little bit darker than I did in previous weeks.
Okay. Hang on.
I'm going to start tame and work my way up.
I've written a joke down here, and I've lost sight of how it's a joke.
I would have laughed at that if we weren't in this section.
Oh, I don't know. All right. Am I going first?
Yep.
All right. I called the child abuse hotline. A kid answered, called me stupid, and hung up.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
What do you call? Why was the snake hungover?
Why?
He had a big note on the hiss.
Like that. That's
Yes.
very, very close. Very, very close. I surprised my postman this morning by opening the door completely naked. I don't know what shocked him the most, the nudity or the fact that I know where he lives.
Classic misdirect.
Yeah.
Tim, what is the German word for bra?
What?
Stopping from flopping.
There it is. That's pretty funny, to be fair. That joke was weak. I misread that as that's the joke of the week.
So the joke for the week is, what is the German word for bra? Stop 'em from flopping. Which I enjoy. Do you want any of my other jokes? Because like I said, I'd go dark, and I didn't.
Yeah, go for it. Let's do a little bit of back and forth of the ones we've got.
Can we laugh at these?
Yeah, we can laugh at these if you want.
Okay. What do you call an artist with a brown finger?
Go on.
Picasso.
I thought it was Picasso.
Basically the same thing.
Yeah. I accidentally rubbed ketchup in my eyes, and now I have hindsight.
So weak. What's the difference between a joke and 3 huge cocks?
Your mum can take a joke, isn't it?
Tim can take a joke.
Yeah, it is, yeah. My friend decided to get a tattoo of his favourite Star Wars character on his face. You should have seen the Luke on his face.
We have gone down very different routes here. I just found out my creepy uncle is addicted to Viagra. No one is taking it harder than me.
Also pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Once my girlfriend became vegetarian, things really changed. It's like I've never seen her before.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And then my final one is my mum told me to stop tickling my baby brother's feet. She told me I have to at least wait until he's born.
Oh, God. I've got 2 more, which is, what do you call a T-Rex that cuts wood?
I don't know what you call a T-Rex that cuts wood.
A dinosaur.
Terrible.
And the other one that I've got was, if you give your children frozen chicken nuggets, you're a horrible parent. I don't care how busy you are, find time to put them in the microwave first. No?
Don't get it.
Because they're giving them the frozen chicken nuggets.
How's that a joke?
That's what I was saying. I lost track of how that one's a joke.
How is that a joke? That doesn't make any
I
sense.
saw it and wrote it down in the joke section and of my notes. I don't know how it's a joke, but it's somehow wound up there.
Tim, that's not a joke. It's just a statement. I'm going to load this soundboard up with so much shit falling into the next mainline episode. Slate's going to fucking hate me.
Bit of a fit.
It's gone on a bit long now. That was good. So, Tim, I think that was everything.
Pretty much, yeah.
So, let's hear your pub quiz question answer.
Just as a reminder, the question was, what country hosted the 2016 Summer Olympics?
I'm going to be
Joey,
so
do you want to
annoyed. No, I'm going to be so annoyed when I hear who it is.
It's Brazil. Because if you remember, there was the big old controversy surrounding the Olympic Committee cutting down rainforest.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, for stadiums that aren't being used.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, do you have anything you want to plug, Joey?
I would like to plug Casting Views, because by the time this comes out, it'll still be Dan's Halloween episode. He has Justin from The Movie Wire and Matt from Decaying with the Boys. It's brilliant, really good, and it starts with a really cheesy but like right up my alley humor kind of skit about a haunted house. It's really good.
All right.
So Lovely Dan got loads of promotion this week.
Shout out to you, Dan.
How about you, Tim?
At Wembembo and everything, go listen to Game Changers. I'm very happy with the episode, and your listenership will determine whether or not we do more of it, I suppose.
The numbers look pretty good.
Did they actually?
Better than Two Blokes from Blighty.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right, well, good. Go listen to that. Go listen to Game Club Pod. Go listen to The Fanatic. That's wrapping up very soon.
And follow us on TikTok.
Follow us on TikTok. I forget. Did I give you access to the TikTok?
Nah, I don't really want it.
All right. Well, it's basically me on there making puns in people's comments and posting things.
What the fuck was that?
I opened TikTok by mistake and I got something that Chat Tsunami reposted.
Ah, the lovely Chat Tsunami.
Hi, Chat Tsunami. We love you guys.
The man with a voice like Scottish butter.
Yeah.
So, yes, Tim, anything you want to say to our audience?
Take that, you bastards.
Take that, you sexy bitches. See you next week.
Bye.